place one there and next to it, and you should have 3 blocks.
Do something real quick. I'm just a baby girl.
And then we need to do 2 lines of white terracotta all the way across the top. Now we need to do the eyes, so for that we're going to place 1 block on the end either side, and we're going to switch to the white concrete. Place 1 block there and 1 block there, and if you hadn't noticed, Melvin has brown eyes, so we're going to use the brown terracotta for that. So just place 1 block next to the white and the same the other side like this. Switch back to the white terracotta and fill in the middle bit, and then the next thing we're going to do is the eyebrows. So for that, switch to the black concrete and place 2 on top of the eye like this, and the same the other side, and then fill in the gaps with more white terracotta, and then do another line all the way across the top. Now if you haven't seen PZ9 Unmasked, he now wears this kind of grey bandana. So for that, we're going to be using the light grey wool, and we're going to come up to the top here, we're going to skip out the first block, and we're going to place light grey wool all the way across and skip out the block on the end, and we're going to do another layer exactly the same. Just like that. Now we're also going to delete this block on the corner and this block. Now I know at the moment this looks really weird, but I promise if you just stick to what I'm telling you, it will look okay in the end. Next we need to work on his hair and beard, so for that, switch back to the black concrete, and we're going to do a layer across the top. So go in line with this light grey wool and just come across the top like that, and then come down. So we're going to skip out 1 block here, and we're just going to come down like this. And we're going to do the same this side, so do 3 down like that, and then we're going to come out again, 1 and 1 here, and we're going to bring this down in line with the shoulder. Do the same the other side, and it'll look something like this. Now of course the thing that's going to make it really look like Melvin is the massive cool beard. So for that, we're going to come over here in line with the mouth, and on the end here we're going to bring it out, and we're going to come down, so there's 2 blocks, one on top of the other. Do the same this side. Now we're going to bring this across another 2, same here, bring it across another 2, and then we're going to go up and around the mouth. So go like this, and then fill in these 2 underneath as well like that. And then we have the start of the beard. Now I know at the moment he looks a bit like Bane, but I promise this will look good in the end. So what we need to do next for the beard is come down another layer, and we're going to go across, all the way across these light and normal grey walls. So we do 8 across. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then we're going to skip out the first block underneath, and we're going to place another 6. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So either side, we're missing out 1 block. Bring it down and do the same again. So we miss out the first block, and we do another 4. And then lastly, we come down another layer, miss out a block, and place 2. So it looks like that. And then just a final touch is to come up to this part of the beard and place 1 more block on top there, and 1 more block on top there, like this. And there we have it. There is your very own PZ9 Unmasked in Minecraft. It is that easy to do, guys. Next up is Daniel's dog, Douglas. So guys, if you've seen the recent Spy Ninja videos, you will know that Daniel has a French Bulldog named Douglas. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys exactly how to build this giant French Bulldog in Minecraft. So these are the blocks we'll need. We're going to need some black concrete, some sand, some smooth sandstone, red sand, pink concrete, white concrete, and that is it. Just 6 different kind of blocks. So the first thing we're going to build are the legs and the main part of the body, and then we're going to do the head last. So for the feet, we're going to use the black concrete, and we're going to place down 4 blocks in a square shape like this. Then we're going to skip out 3 blocks and do the same thing here. Next we're going to switch to the sand, and we're going to come up 7 blocks high. And we do this for the whole square. we do the exact same thing on the other leg. So you should end up with 2 giant legs looking like this. Next, switch to the smooth sandstone, and we're going to come to this leg and place 1 block there and 1 out to the side. Do the same this side, so we place 1 there and 1 out to the side, and then connect these 2 up. So you should have a frame looking something like this. Next, we're going to work on the back legs. So for that, we need to leave a gap of 12 blocks. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And on the 13th block, place a black and do the same as you did for the front. So place 4 like that, go across 3, and then place 2 more there, and 2 more there. So you should have the bottom of the legs looking like this. Repeat what you did in the front. So switching back to the sand, come up 7 blocks high. Do the same on this one. Switch back to the smooth sandstone and do the same thing that we did on the front. So place 1 block there, 1 out to the side, 1 block there, 1 out to the side, and connect them both up. And now you can go ahead and connect the front to the back using the smooth sandstone. Do the same on the other side. So you should now have the frame for the main part of the body. So as I'm sure you guys know, sand falls. So if you place a block like this, it's just going to fall down to the ground. So what we need to do is fill in this area with more smooth sandstone as a base. So for this part, I'm just going to speed it up. So you should end up with what looks like a giant dog-shaped table. Now what we need to do is do the main part of the body, which we're going to use the sand for, because that's the closest colour you can get to the real thing. So come up 6 blocks using the sand. And then we need to fill in this whole area, 6 blocks high with more sand. So for this part, I'm going to speed it up. You should end up with a giant body looking something like this. Next, we're going to do the tail, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks in, and we're going to come down another 1 and place 2 smooth sandstone like that. Then we need to do some diagonals going up. So place 1 block on top and 1 out. Delete that first one, and then just bring that across like this. And then do another one like that. So you come up 1 and back 1, delete. And then fill that in like that. So you should have these 3 kind of steps going up using the smooth sandstone. And then we're going to just add on top of that a little bit more sand. So switch back to the sand, place a block there, 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 and there, and there. Then you should have a little cute tail poking at the back like this. Next, we're going to work on Douglas's face. So switching back to the smooth sandstone, we come down to this block here. So skip out the first one, place 1 on top there, 1 on top of that, and 1 out to the side. Come over to this side, do the exact same thing. So skip the first block, go 1 there, 1 on top, and 1 out to the side like that. Now we're going to switch to the black concrete, and we're going to connect these 2 up in a line. So we're going to place 5 in a line here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we're going to place 2 here, skip 1, and place 2 there. So you should have a gap in the middle of 1 block. Then switch to the pink concrete, and we're going to place a block in this hole here, and then place another one on top, and then 1 either side of it like that. And this is going to be Douglas's tongue. Switch back to the black concrete, and we're going to place 3 this side and 3 this side. And then on the next layer, we're going to do a line all the way across using the black concrete. So it should look something like this. Next, switch to the red sand, and in line with the middle of the tongue here, we're going to go straight up, and we're going to place 1 block here, right in the middle. So it should be in line with the middle of the tongue. Then switch back to the black concrete and fill in the rest of this layer. Like this. Next, switch back to the smooth sandstone, and we're going to do some steps. So come to this layer of black and place 1 to the side. Come up a layer, go up 1 and out 1, and then delete that first. And then we're going to do the same thing again. So we're going to come up 1, out 1, and then delete that first one. So you should have these 3 steps going up like that. Come to this side, do the exact same thing. So in line with the black, we go out 1, and then up 1, out 1, delete. Up 1, out 1, and then delete that one. So you should have these 2 lots of steps going up either side. Now, I know it looks a bit weird right now, but switch back to the black concrete, and then we're going to fill in these gaps. So we place 1 there, and then 2 there, and then the same this side, so 1 there, and then 2 there, and you should have it looking something like this. Still using the black concrete, we're going to come to this layer, and we're going to place 2 black concretes on top of this red sand. So 1, 2, and then switch back to the red sand, and we're going to place two this side on top of each other and the same here. And there we have the nose. Switch back to the black concrete and we're going to come here to this side and we're going to go up 3. So we've got 1, 2 and 3. Do the same on this side. So on top of the black go up another 3. Like that. And then connect these two up. So it looks like this. And then fill in these two gaps here. Come up to the next layer and we're going to skip a block on the end. Place one next to it like that. So you should have a 1 block gap on the end. Do the same the other side. So skip the end block, place one next to it like that, and connect these two up. And then on the next layer, we're going to skip 2 blocks. So we've got 1, 2, and then place one on the third. Same the other side, 1, 2, place one on the third, and then connect those two up. Switch back to the red sand, and we're going to place 1 block on this gap here, and then 2 next to each other like that. On this side, do the same, so place 1 block there, and then 2 next to each other like this. Then, where the black starts, come up another 2 blocks. Like that, and the same this side. So on the black, come up 2, and this is going to be the start of his eyes. Then we switch back to the sand, the regular sand, and then we come over to this block here, and we go up 8 blocks high. Just on top of this red sand, place 1 more on top there. Come to the other side, do the exact same thing, so we come up 8 blocks high, and then place 1 just there. Switch back to the red sand, and on top of this regular sand, we're going to come up another 2. Do the same this side, on top of the regular sand, come up 2. Switch back to the black concrete, and we're going to come to this eye, and we're going to place 2 on top of each other.